She made her debut in the 2024 WNBA season, and she also had an amazing rookie year. I'm talking about Aaliyah Edwards, professional basketball player with the Washington Mystics and Canada's senior women's national team. Aaliyah, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So can you tell me, what was it like growing up in Kingston, Ontario? And for those out there who don't know where that is, can you provide some context?
So Kingston, Ontario is literally right in between Toronto and Ottawa. It's a small city. And yeah, I was born and raised there, played a lot of sports when I was younger. I'm proud of my roots and proud of where I came from. I always rep K-Town everywhere I go.
You're a player who has a lot of hunger on the court, and you set all sorts of records with the UConn Huskies. How are you able to bring that intensity with you to the WNBA in your rookie season?
I was able to pick up a lot of what I learned at UConn into the W. We're such an established program. We hold ourselves to the standard each and every day. So I really took on what Coach Gino was able to teach me, and just all the things that I learned from him. I was able to apply in the W. It was no different. The only difference was the women are stronger. The game is faster. And also we had to retain a lot of information in a short period of time. It wasn't as big as the adjustment as I thought it was going to be.
We know sometimes there's challenges for professional athletes on the road to wherever they're going. In your case, it was the W. So talk a little bit about how you overcome challenges.
How I overcome challenges is my support of my circle, and that's my family. I lean on them a lot. Other than that, I just try to learn how to be better on the court, off the court, taking those moments as well to really just appreciate and have a love for the game. I don't think that any athlete is going to tell you that they don't struggle or don't have ups and downs. So really celebrating those moments where you are up, you're on your high, and I can say that I'm here. I'm a professional athlete. I made it to the W, but job not done. There's still a lot of goals I want to accomplish. And I always just try to focus forward and never really look back.
Can you describe your rookie season in 3 words?
I would definitely say exciting, first and foremost, challenging, but overall just truly humbling. I had a big year this year. Not only did I play my first year in the W, but I also went to the Olympics in Paris this summer, and I can now call myself a 2-time Olympian.
You're also going to be playing in the Unrivaled League. So tell me a little bit about why it was important for you to participate in that league.
I think that Nafisa and Brianna Stewart are doing a great job putting in this league on the map for women's sports, because not only does it give athletes an opportunity to stay in North America, but also opportunity just to, brand themselves and promote themselves. I think this league is doing a great job of kind of, 50-50 revenue share. And as athletes, we really are in control of the controllables. So I'm just super excited to be playing with 36 athletes that I play alongside throughout the season.
For girls who are looking up to you and they also want to play basketball, how are you using your platform to support them?
The beauty of being and performing on the level that I do now is I'm able to impact the next generation. As I just had my 2nd annual basketball camp in Kingston, and we had over 100 campers, boys and girls, and just to see them come with a smile on their face and leave with a smile on their face and just say, wow, I got to see a WNBA player. I got to learn from a WNBA player. And I think that's super important. Representation, I'm big on that.
How excited are you about a WNBA team coming to Toronto?
I think it's super exciting to have an expansion team in Canada. It's a pathway for girls to look forward to. I think that the women's game is growing in Canada, and this is just going to add to it. Growing up, I'm coming from a small city where I didn't really get to watch the W. That's more because of the broadcast, but I got to look up to the senior women's national team. So to even have a W team in Canada for girls to aspire to play on that team, it's going to be so cool.
What I really like about you is you are definitely someone who supports and advocates for other women in sports.
I love supporting other women's sports, not only because I'm biased, but also because I just love watching women win. I think that it's super important to support each other as female athletes. My fam at Washington spirit. They know what's up. I love showing out for them. I love supporting them. I've created a lot of great relationships with the girls on the team, and Trinity's doing her thing out there. So I'm just super grateful for our connection.
And one piece of advice for girls who are thinking of dropping out of sport.
My one piece of advice for young girls who are thinking about dropping out of sport, first of all, is don't. I would say keep being confident and don't get discouraged. I know there's going to be many times where you feel like, why am I sacrificing that sleepover to go to practice or to do a game day or a tournament 3 hours away? But everyone goes through it. And if you keep leaning on those who support you, you'll be all right. Remember your why. Remember what is the reason you picked up that basketball? What is your reason you went on that field today? Have a focus forward mindset.
Aaliyah, that's great advice, and it was a wonderful talking to you. Thanks a lot for sharing with us about your journey to the W.
Thank you so much. Go Mystics, and all love to my fam back in Canada.